Hey guys, so just a quick introduction for the second video that I'm doing here. It was super hot, stifling day like it is today here in sunny Halifax, probably 30 plus. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit, so you're just going to have to do the conversion for yourself or whoever is in America watching. Sorry guys. So it was a super hot day there at the track, and we were hanging out, me, my best friend Matt, and his wife Jocelyn, and this older gentleman comes and sits down with us. He looks a little hot and flustered, so we decide to give a little bit of Canadian hospitality and just offer him a bottle of water. That bottle of water turned out to be an amazing story to find out who this gentleman was. It was Jay Wilton, owner of Ferrari Newport, and also Ferrari Washington, and also the owner of the Ferrari Newport Ferrari Challenge race team. He was gracious enough from that bottle of water to invite us back to his garage and to the Paddock, to see the cars up close and sort of get the experience. Once in a lifetime thing. It's super great. So for those of you that have never heard of it, don't know what the Ferrari Challenge or Corsa Cliente, sorry, my Italian is not that good, what that is. It's a gentleman and ladies race series. What they can do is join a team, and this team would call up Ferrari and order a car spec from Ferrari and be delivered right to them. So these cars are the 458s and the 488s. Spec from the factory again is FIA sanctioned, so it's of the highest safety standards. These drivers then can race all over North America, Asia, and then Europe. Super cool to be in the back to see these machines up close, just like smell the rubber, hear the noise, see the drivers work with the engineers, meet the managers, meet drivers like Al, who's super amazing. Thank you, Al, for that up close shot with your car, and also meet some very extraordinary people like Guy Cosmo. Had a chance to sit and speak with him. If you guys don't know who Guy Cosmo is, Guy is a former ALMS Rookie of the Year. He's also comes with a whole array of accolades, and has also tested Formula One cars. I can go on and on, but all in all, stand-up guy, was super amazing. Gave me the time of day to just sit down and ask some questions. One of the biggest things I got from that interview, guys, is that his positivity and his love for what he does. And I hope that's what you guys get out of this interview, no matter what you're doing, whether it's cars, whether it's tech, whether it's landscaping or whatever. Positivity, and I hope the best for everyone out there. Keep going, keep working at your craft, perfect it, and thank you for watching, and enjoy. Have a great day. We actually can't imagine like this thing. This is sweet. Like it is sweet. It is sweet, isn't it? This is the greatest day ever. Like, you can't get any better than this. What's your name, sir? Guy. How are you? Damon. Nice to meet you. Are you one of the workers?
I'm one of the driver coaches.
One of the driver coaches.
I work with the driver that races the 178, and I'm a pro driver myself and do driver coaching in between.
You don't mind being on camera a little bit, do you? Okay,
do it
cool.
all the time.
All right, sweet. So how long you been with the team? How long you been in Ferrari, and how did you get yourself to be a driver coach?
I stared racing when I was 11 years old, racing go-karts, and been moving up the ladder and doing my own thing. I've been with this team on and off for the past 10, 11 years as a driver coach and helping with various guys that have come through, but in particular I've been with the driver for this car for about 4 or 5 years now, year after year, working together. We've got a great rapport going. We have a lot of fun on the race weekends, helping them improve his craft behind the wheel, and becoming a safer, smarter, faster driver, and it's been great.
So a driver that wants to come in and they're like, I want to race, I love the sport, how do they get going?
Well, this is the stratosphere, right? As far as racing is concerned, the Ferrari Challenge series is a spec series that's geared more towards a gentleman racer, right? Somebody who didn't grow up racing as a pro driver their whole lives, but found it as a hobby, later in life, because they've worked really hard, they've made a lot of money, and now they want to play with race cars.
Why not?
And Ferrari Challenge is the ultimate environment for that. The racing is great. The drivers have real skill. They've been honing their craft all these years, and it's a very competitive series, but it's also an elite level series. So somebody at home that's dreaming about getting into racing and getting started, start in go-karts. You know, it is affordable, it's accessible, it's everywhere, and what you can learn in a go-kart in one day, you can probably learn more than you can learn in spending weeks or months driving a bigger car, you know, like a race car.
Right.
And just perseverance, you know, as with a lot of things, racing is an expensive sport. You got to be able to figure out a way to cover the finances or find opportunities where you can work your way into the industry, learning as an apprentice, you know, doing stuff free to gain experience, you know, anything you can do to work your way up the ladder. There's no single set way to do it.
Yeah.
You just got to keep pushing, you know?
That's unbelievable.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny that we find our way back here in Paddock. We met Jay Wilton, and he was literally lost on the other side of the track. We were sitting down having lunch. He sat down beside us, and we got around him. You want some water? Yeah. And then we found our way back here. So, I mean, it's a small world, and racing weekend, you know, we're big fans of all motorsports. So, thank you for taking that time. Talking to us. This is a dream come true. We're super happy to be here. Thank you for having us in the back of your Paddock. We were here last year, and we were one of the last ones to leave the track to watch me and my buddy Matt there. So to actually somehow upgrade a year later to actually see you guys is unbelievable, man. So
that's cool. That you're enjoying it.
Yeah. So how long have you been racing yourself?
A long time.
Where are you from?
29 years now, almost 30 years of racing. I grew up in New York. I live in Florida now. I moved down to Florida to be around racing year round.
Yep.
You know, when it's snowing in New York, you're not really hanging out at the racetrack.
Just like Canada. You're not doing anything with snowmobiling.
So down in Florida, you know, it kept me around racing year round, and I was able to really parlay that into developing my career. So networking and just being at the track more often, finding opportunities to teach at racing schools, and you know, build the awareness with my name out there and stuff. So I've been racing a long time, and I love it. That's amazing.
And driving coaching is something that everyone would like to do.
Yeah, you know, I mean, I've learned so much in the industry, and as a driver, and you know, doing the coaching thing, it's a different aspect, it's a different way to look at the sport. You know, everything that I've acquired and learned to help improve my own ability, now I figured out a way to share that information, and in a way, it's a way I can give back to the industry in some way. I've taught little kids that are just getting started, guys that are trying to create a career, or guys who have found racing later in life. And, you know, I don't have any secrets. I'll tell everybody how to drive. Exactly. It's up to them to get out there and do it.
It just seems that your passion is just flowing right out of you. So I could ask you one more question. What drives you every single day? Get up and, you know, some people might, if they ever see this video or whatever, like I have a little YouTube channel doing everything. You know, I interviewed a few search and rescue pilots here in the military and everything else, so you're the next guy. So you know what keeps you going? What's the love? What's the passion? Like, how do people keep that drive, and how do they keep that perseverance? Because a lot of people might watch this, and like maybe 100, but someone might reach out and say, like, you know, I can see in you that you love it. They want that. So how do they attain that?
You know, I don't know. I view life as a gift, you know, and to be able to do something you love. You know, I'm really fortunate that I get to do that. So when I wake up every morning, I'm in a very fortunate position to begin with.
Right.
And every day, I'm just thankful that I have the opportunity to do that. I make a living doing what I love doing, and that it's just a lot of fun for me. So, you know, I'm a lucky guy. And I know there's a lot of people out there that are nowhere near as fortunate as I am. But if you want something in life, you've got to go after it. You know, you really have to get after it. And what I have in my life could evaporate at any point. So every day, I appreciate what I have, and I work hard to keep it, and I keep pushing for more happiness, for more health, and you know, for more of that positive energy that I can put out into the universe. I want to do that because, you know, there's a lot of bad stuff that happens in the world, and it doesn't. Some of it's always going to happen, and a lot of it doesn't have to happen. So if you can make any kind of positive impact throughout your day, I want to be that guy.
Unreal. That's the greatest answer.
That's a big question. You know, I don't know, but I try to.
No, it is.
I try to just be thankful and happy about what's going on than I am.
Good for you.
Yeah, man. Really nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Tag me on this. I'm on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook. I'm everywhere. So
you find
me, Guy Cosmo. I'm there.
All right.
My book.